Hello and welcome to Cooking with Miss Brenda. I'm so glad you joined us today. We have an amazing recipe to share with you. And first, I'd like to introduce you to my guest, Esteda. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Wow, I was trying to roll my R just right. Why don't you pronounce it for everybody?
Esteda.
Oh, she says it better. But I tried, and I'm going to keep trying, okay? And Esteda, your big sister came a few weeks ago and was on, and her name is? Anna, and Anna has actually made more of our recipes than anybody else, and we have posted more. Any kids, wherever you are, and moms and dads, aunts and uncles, if you've got grandkids or nieces or nephews or other children, have them make our recipes, and you can make them at any time. Send them in to us, a picture of them holding the recipe, and we'll put it on our website. And so let me just put this right here. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus, is behind the scenes today, behind the cameras, making this all happen. But Esteda, let me try it again. Esteda?
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying so hard. So tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
10.
10 years old. Do you like to cook as much as your sister?
Yes.
You do. And what? Well, we need more recipes with you with your picture in them, don't we?
Yes. I need to make more.
Yes, you need to make more. What's your favorite one you've made so far?
The pasta with the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, the stroganoff, beef stroganoff?
No, it was the portobello mushroom.
Oh, yes. I don't know if I've done the beef stroganoff here yet. Have we, Melissa? No, we haven't. I think we should do that soon. But that was a good dish too. And what's your favorite kind of food to eat?
I don't know. Probably I like to make desserts.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see how they mix together. I just get fascinated about that.
Yes. And what kind of foods do you like to eat the most? Sometimes what we like to make and what we like to eat are two different things. It might be really fun to make something, but you're really crazy about something else.
Probably a type of a food.
Mm-hmm. Like what kind? Dessert or an entree or appetizer?
I have a favorite meal.
What's your favorite meal? Okay.
It's like you have mashed potatoes with gravy and then vegetables and vegetarian meat.
Oh, what kind of vegetarian meat?
I don't know.
They're all your favorite?
Yes.
I know that my grandsons love scallops. Have you ever had that?
Yes, those are really good.
Yes, and I fry them I fry them up with a crispy crumb, a cracker crumb batter. And how do you fix yours?
My mom makes it for me.
She does.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, you'll need to have her teach you that. Let's welcome some of our guests, shall we? Let's see. We have Mary Guy is watching all the way from northern Michigan.
Hello, Mary.
And then we have Carolyn Walker.
Hello, Carolyn.
And Ross Svetlana. Want to say hello to
Hi,
Ross? And Maria. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Marty.
And then Tasha.
Hello, Tasha.
And Rhonda.
Hello, Rhonda.
And don't forget, you guys, to tell me where you're from, okay? And we have Micah and Michaela.
Hello, Micah.
From Long Beach, California.
Hi, Michaela.
And Regina is watching from Hot Springs.
Hello, Miss Regina.
And tell everyone who Miss Regina is.
She's my Sabbath school teacher.
Oh, so anything special you want to tell her? Maybe you could even take her a cookie.
Yes.
Because we haven't told you what we're making, but we're making peanut butter cookies today. They're called Peanut Butter Beauties. And they are delicious and easy to make. You guys are going to love them. And then let's see. Maria says hello from Phineas.
Hello, Phineas.
Miriam.
Hello, Mimi.
And then Olivia.
Olivia and Mate.
Yes. And who are they?
They're my cousins.
They're your cousins. So you already knew who they were, right? And then Susan Malone is watching.
Hello, Susan.
And so we've got a lot of people watching. Listen, you guys, this is the time. Don't forget to tell us where you're from. But this is the time for you to ask any questions you have. At any point during this, if I forget to look, Melissa Hoffman, our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus, she's going to let me know to check my comments. So if any question you have, just stop and ask it. There's no dumb questions. When you're asking questions, there's no dumb questions. My mama taught me that. And I want to say hi to my mama. I love you, Mama, and I miss you. I'm going to be anxious for colder weather to come, so you'll be here. Because my mom will be with me for the winter, and I can't wait for her to get here. All right, so Esteda, why don't you read the recipe for us, okay? Peanut Butter Beauties.
It's half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of butter.
Well, go slow it down a little bit because we're going to see the slides for it.
We're actually not today because something
Oh, no.
happened with my slideshow and I.
Okay,
it's
so
not
let's, I see it.
I know, but I have no way to flip slides.
Oh, so we're having a technical difficulty flipping the switch. So I guess go ahead. Let's start over. What you're going to need for the ingredients.
Half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of butter, half a cup of peanut butter, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon vanilla, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
And for the
Carob Drizzle.
except that we're going to use chocolate chips, chocolate drizzle. And for that you're going to need
1 cup of chocolate chips.
exactly. And I can see we have a vegan recipe, and the Carob Drizzle you're going to use for the vegan recipe, but we always list both. If you're vegans, we have vegan recipe, and we also have a vegetarian option. So so that's not a problem. So let me put that up there. Let me just grab a bowl over here. And what I'm going to have you do in a minute is we're going to crack a couple eggs in here. But first, what we're going to do, we have all of our dry ingredients. So we have our flour right here, and we're going to put our baking powder, baking soda, and salt in here and mix it up with that. So you want to go ahead and do that for us and just mix those in. Let's see if we have anybody else that's watching us. Oh, yes. So we have Gerald Fuller is watching and says hello to all. And Ross Svetlana says, hi from the Netherlands. We're so glad that you joined us from over there. And Dana Sejas is watching. Can you tell us how to pronounce that name? And I'll try to do a better job. But where are you watching from? Elsie Hawkins is watching today. And Barbie Ridpath. Do you know any of these?
No.
No? Okay. And our good friend Pamela Morgan is watching from Jamaica. And she says, good evening, everyone. And Regina Atkin is watching, and Dwight is watching. And we're so glad you guys have joined us. If you have any questions at all, just let us know, okay? And you've got all those. We'll just, as soon as all that's mixed up, then we are going to start mixing our wet ingredients. And the first thing we do with that is to blend our sugars. That looks really good, okay? So we'll set that aside. And let me put this over here. We have a clean counter today. So now what we're going to do is you're going to put your butter in there. And of course, if it's a vegan one, you're going to use vegan margarine. And then we're going to add the sugars. And this is when you're going to go ahead and get all of that out of there. My mom is watching. She always tells me get every drop out. So hey, Mama, we're on it. Okay? All right. And let's see here. So now put the sugars in. We have half and half. We have brown sugar and white sugar. And the reason is that brown sugar will make a moisture cookie. You will have a little moisture cookie. Usually if you want a crispy cookie, you're just going to use the white sugar. But the brown sugar, it really gives it that moist, chewy. I like moist, chewy cookies. Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I think you're going to love these. All right, so go ahead and start stirring that up and try to just get that as fluffy as you can with that. I thought we can do it by hand today instead of using a noisy mixer. What do you think? I think between the two of us, we can get it mixed. So go ahead and just mix that up together. And also the texture changes if you're going to use an electric mixer, the texture changes of the cookie. It'll get a little bit lighter, and it's not quite as dense. And for this cookie, you kind of want it a little bit denser. Is good. So go ahead and mix that up. And while you're mixing that, can you tell me what grade you're going into?
6th.
6th grade. And are you excited about that?
Yes.
And do you have a lot of friends in your class that you like to hang out with?
I have a friend that she's in the other class, but I'm going to meet her in recess. Her name is Rose.
Okay. Want to say hi to Rose? Because she can watch the program at any time, and she'll know that you said hi to her.
Hi, Rose.
That's right. Is there any other friends you'd like to say hi to?
Yes.
Go ahead, tell them.
Hi, Genesis.
And anybody else?
Hi, Aaliyah.
You don't want to forget anybody. Any family members? What about Daddy?
Hi, Tati. And hi, Jacob.
There you go. We can't forget Jacob. And tell everyone who's Jacob.
He's my brother.
And how old is he?
He's 9.
9. And you know what I thought was really special, everybody? Esteda comes all the way from where?
Piercy, Arkansas.
That's right. That's near Hot Springs, right? Arkansas. So they drove, what, 8 or 9 hours to be here. And I was asking them if they were taking a vacation. And this was actually the second trip because Anna, your sister, was here a few weeks ago. And this is 2 trips here. And I was asking where you're going on vacation and where you're going on vacation.
Here.
Here, this was their vacation. Isn't that amazing? Boys and girls, if you would like to be on Cooking with Miss Brenda, just go ahead and contact me. You can email me at brenda@brendawalsh.com. Melissa will put that in the notes. You can also, Melissa will give you the other options. What are the other options, Melissa?
I put the email address on the screen.
All right, so she put the email address so that you can just put that on the screen. And if you want to be on the program, let us know. We'd love to have you. And, you know, I don't care what country you're from. If you can get here, we'll make a room for you, okay? We'll make it happen. All right, so let me see if I can get in here. This is getting to be pretty good. But what we do is we really want to, let's see if we can mix it up with this now a little bit. What do you think? Let me see. It's good. Yeah, you've done a really good job. You want to beat it a little bit with this and see what you think? And while you're beating it, let's go ahead and put the vanilla in there and go ahead and start beating that in. That'll get a little moisture and it'll be a little bit easier. And then I'll put an egg in there that we can, and that will really start getting it moist in there. So there's 1 egg. And we're going to actually have 2 eggs in this. So go ahead and, yep, keep whipping that up. That looks good. And then we'll put the other egg in there as soon as you've got that ready. Let's see here. Do you know why I crack it here in a bowl first before because sometimes it's easy if you crack it in the dish and a piece of eggshell gets in there and you've already started to mix, and guess what you got to do then? Go fish it out because nobody wants to bite into an eggshell, right? Right. So, yep, let's do a really good muscle in there. Let's do a good mixer. I'll make the motor noise for you. Woo, that's good. Yep, a little bit more. You want no lumps at all. Can you guys see this? I'm going to put this over here so you can see. Keep mixing. You're doing a really good job. Yes, you are. We don't want to see any lumps. So just keep going. Perfect. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so now you can put your peanut butter in. Okay. Oh, first of all, we got to put this other egg. Sorry. I don't want to forget him. He's hanging out here all lonely and wants to join the party. So we're letting the egg join the party, okay? So mix that up and then get no lumps out of that, okay? Until that's all incorporated in there. And you can see it's getting a little bit, see, it's quite looser now, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so I can still see some of it needs to be mixed in. Yep, really good. Is your arm getting tired?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay, so you start, I'll mix in while you go ahead and put the peanut butter in there, okay? Here we go. All right. And you can use crunchy peanut butter if you want to. I use smooth peanut butter. If you want crunchy, then you're going to have a little texture in there. A little, you know, but when you bite into it, there'll be a little bit of texture. I actually like the smoothness of it. So for me personally, I use the creamy peanut butter. And see how nice and creamy that is? All right. Perfect. Let's see. And you were good about getting the last drop. Did you see that, Mom? Impressive, I'll tell you. All right, so we'll put that in now. While I'm mixing, I'll let you add just a little bit at a time, and I'll give you a little spoon here. You can add just a little bit at a time while I'm just 1 tablespoon at a time while I'm mixing. Yes? Over here, is this good?
Yes.
Where you want me to move it?
A little open.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try to keep the bowl in place. Okay. All right, let me see if I can keep up with you. When you see it, the flour mixture's starting to go away, add the next one. Go ahead. Yep, perfect. And let's see if we can't. A lot of times I get this all over myself. Okay, let's see. Do you want to have a chance at stirring?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Go for it. If you get tired, you let me know and I'll start stirring. Okay. There you go. Just sprinkle it all over. Sometimes if you sprinkle a little bit, it's easier. How you doing? You're good, doing good. What do you think? Keep it. I'll help you hold it over here. And then we'll sprinkle some more in there. Let's see if anybody else is joining us. Erin, Rebecca is joining us. Hello, Erin, where are you from? And then we have, and she says, hi, beautiful Esteda and Miss Brenda. Do you know her?
No.
Oh, that's very sweet. And then Erin is watching us from California. And I miss you too. Did you used to be in California?
No.
No?
What are the names?
All right, let me.
Oh, I know them. Hello, Debbie.
There we go.
Thanks for watching.
And then we have Matt Bennett.
Hello, Matt.
And he says hello, especially to you. And then Regina says, what a strong arm you have. She said, you're doing a great job. Let me just sprinkle a little more in here. And you get a lot of exercise with this, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. How are you doing so far? And it's okay to switch arms if you want to. You know. Yep, you're doing amazing. Put that in there. We're almost done. Got a few more spoonfuls until it's all. You don't want to have any white anywhere. You want all that flour mixture incorporated into that ooey gooey peanut butter goodness. Okay, put that in there. Good job. We're getting there. And then, do you know Loa Bennett?
Yes. Hello.
And who is Loa?
She used to be someone in the office.
At your school?
At my school, yes.
Oh, well then, that's awesome. So thank you for joining us. Okay. And if you have any classmates that wanted to come, you should tell them they should call and they can come too. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
Maybe your whole school would come sometime. Woo! They could all be tasters. Yeah, and this is one of those recipes that everybody wants to be a taster today. And who's going to be on our tasters today?
Anna and my little sister Evelina.
Evelina. And what about, is it Mirana, or how do you say her name?
Milena.
Milana, yeah, Milana. Is it Milana?
Milena.
Milana. You say that so beautifully. So beautifully. I wish I could do as good a job. I'm not as good at that as you are. And I'll help you hold the bowl here so we get it. And just keep going. Yep, you're looking good. Keep it going. Just a little bit more. Oh, yeah. And what you're going to do is we're going to bake this in the oven. We're going to make these I have a scoop, and we're going to bake them at 350 degrees for anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes. In my oven, it was actually 6 minutes. Because my oven runs really hot. I'm really struggling with it. I've had the repairman out a couple of times. It either runs hot or cold, and so they haven't done a good job of fixing it yet. So I can't judge, but I'll tell you what it's supposed to be. It's 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, I think we're going good. Let's see here. A little bit more. I think we can take this thing out. And this is. There you go. And now we're going to time for a scooper. Now this dough looks a little bit runny, but I've had it. If it looks a little bit runny, you may want to add just a little bit more flour, but not too much more. And we're going to try this. Let me turn my oven on here. I should have done that in the beginning. And we'll get that going. But right now, let's get our pan, and we'll split the screen here with this here. And what you're going to do is take your scoop, and I scoop it up against the side of the bowl to do that. And you want to put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, because they spread when they bake. So you want to try that? And actually, this looks like the perfect consistency. I don't think I would add any flour to it at all. You might be tempted to, because if it looks runny, then you normally would see a cookie. But probably should bake one first as a test cookie before you start adding, because you might get a drier cookie. Yep, perfect. That looks awesome. Wonderful. Look at that. Good job, isn't she? All right, another one and one more, and then we're going to be ready for the oven. This recipe makes about, with this size scoop and this size ball, it made 16 cookies. That was the exact number that came out. We'll just set this aside for now because we can make those later. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this part of your hand right here, and you're gonna hold it and you're gonna, oops. Well, that is stickier than it was before. So I don't think we need to do that at all, actually. We'll just leave it like that because mine was a little bit drier than that because when you put your palm of your hand down, it will hold down. But I'm not recommending that right now, but that'll probably just bake perfectly is what I'm thinking. Okay, so we'll get this ready for the oven. And while they're doing that, when it comes out of the oven, these are what it looks like. And see how soft those are? These are really, let me just put this like that. Is that not in that? And it's so smell.
It smells good.
It does. So guess what we're going to do now? Now we're going to take these are, you can use chocolate chips, but what I have is these little candy wafers. You can buy them in the cake decorating aisle at Walmart. You can buy them at candy stores. You can buy them, or, you know, order them online. But these are actually candy wafers that you make for candy out of. Like I make my homemade peanut butter cups out of these. In fact, we should probably do that, Melissa. I make my turtles out of it with caramel and all kinds of candy I make out of these. And I love the taste of it, so we're using that today, but you can melt chocolate chips and do the same thing. So hold this, and this is a little trick I'm going to show you. We've got a Ziploc bag. You're going to put those in there. And so if you don't happen to have a pastry bag, no sweat, we got this. So what we're going to do is, I almost closed it, but I'm going to flatten it out like this. And we're going to put it in the microwave for just about 20 seconds. Whoops. And we'll let that go. And then we'll have to probably turn it over for about another 10 seconds or 15 seconds, just until it's nice and hot and melted. And then we're going to drizzle these. Now, the idea of what they will look like. I have some. Can you see those, Melissa? Mm-hmm. Don't those look good?
Yes.
All right, so you can do that. I'll just put these over here for now because we're going to have tasters. And let me get out some plates. So we're ready for tasting right there. And let's see. Now I'm going to turn this over. And I make it bake even, and let's try 13 seconds. You don't want to overdo this because if you candy will, and it's not usable. So on the skillet on your stove on low and keep stirring and just really low. You can also use the double boiler. When I'm making candy, I use my double boiler, and I do it over that. So let's see, this is almost, so I'm going to just mix this up a little bit like this. Can you see this? I'm going to mix this up and then I'm going to zap it one more time. See? Let's see, here we go. So I'm going to put this right here. And now we're going to do like this. And I think just a couple, maybe I'll do 10 more seconds is all. You don't want to do too much, do a little bit at a time, because once you cross that line, there is no going back. You are done and have to start over. And that's happened to me before. I got impatient. I, put it on, oh, it'll be fine. Wasn't fine. I can't do those shortcuts. Let's try this now. You see how this is melting? I'm going to put it under here. So go ahead, and I can feel that I probably don't want to do it any less than that. Let me close this up. So I sealed this tight right here. See that? That's sealed tight. And now go ahead and mix it around like that for me, okay? Try to keep it down this end, not up to this end if you can. So I go like that and kind of scooch it down. And go ahead and knead it like that. Mix it really good. And then we're going to, you can make any design. You saw the design that I made. In fact, Melissa Hoffman, our general manager here, she actually decorated those for me today. I did one, and then I'd hurt my thumb, and so it was hurting my thumb again. So I was just like, okay. So she volunteered to do those for me today. So I'm going to let you decorate, and you can make any. You can write a name. You can write, draw a pretty flower. You can decorate them any way you want. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. I think this is good. So now I just take this, it's all perfect, ready to go, and I scooching it all down towards the bottom. And I'll show you why. We want all that down at the bottom. And let me just go a little bit more. You can see, can you see it, Melissa?
Do you want to throw, I mean,
Let me show you how I'm just squeezing it down to the bottom, and then you're gonna wind it around because you're gonna make like a pastry bag, okay? And you're gonna write with this end. Can you see this? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how you can do this, and then I'm gonna let you write what you want and decorate what you want. But I'm gonna take just the bare tip off of that, okay? And what you want a flower on this one, or what do you want?
A flower.
You want a flower? Okay. So let's put, is this a good spot here where I'm gonna do a, right here. Look at that. And around over here. So you can do anything you want. And then we'll do a stem like that. And then we'll do a leaf. And another leaf up here. And there's your flower. Okay, so now you draw whatever you want. You can even do little squigglies. You can do whatever you want. Hold it like this and put pressure on the bag. You can even hold it like this, but this is what you're writing with, so just go ahead. Let me push this out here so you can see. All right, however you want. You just got to squeeze on the bag to get you to come out right, and you can make whatever you want. And you can just do squigglies on it. This is the fun, creative part, isn't it? You can do, oh yeah, that's good. Yep, really nice. And it tastes good too. You can also, if you wanted, you could just eat them plain and just put a little cinnamon sugar on the top and sprinkle it right before it bakes. And instead of putting any drizzle on, just have some little cinnamon sugar on the top. Or they're actually really good just like this. I can attest to it because I snitched a couple. And I think, Melissa, you tried them plain too, didn't you? You liked them this way as well. Let's see here who's talking to us. Maria says, good job. And do you know Cloris?
No.
No, Cloris McGee is watching. Hello, Cloris. Where are you watching from? And do you know David? Sirnat? Right here? You know, not sure? Okay, and we have Maria's watching, and Matt says, man, those cookies are big. You will want one of these babies. They're really good. And then Aaron is saying the sound keeps going on and off. Not sure if it's just me or others are having the same problem. Can you let us know, Aaron, if you're having trouble with the sound at all? And also, is it with me or is it with Esteda? And then David is saying, good job. And let's see who else is. And Mary Guy says that they look yummy, and they are. Oh, look, you did a heart. Did you see that heart? I love that. You are having a great time. Keep on going. You got it going good. And what we'll do is we'll let your family taste the ones you decorated. So go ahead.
I'm thinking of what to make. I don't know what to make.
What do you think? Well, try a flower. That'd be good. And let's see, you could also, have you ever made a kitty cat? Maybe I'll make a kitty cat for you. One for your sister, Elena. Oh, that's a pretty flower. Very good job.
Thank you.
Love that. All right, so let's make a kitty cat for your little sister. So we're going to start here with the head. And over here. And we're going to 2 eyes. Can you see that, Melissa?
well, your hand is over top of it, so
Okay.
I'll get a shot of it when you're done.
And we're going to give just a little bitty mouth. And we're going to do his ears. Like that. Another ear up here. He's got to have 2 ears, right?
Yes.
And, oops. See, if you miss a piece, you just go back and get it. And now let's give him some whiskers, okay? Here we go, all the way out here. Okay, hold on. What's that?
So there's a whisker back there in that container.
Oh, let's see right here. And one whisker over here. This is getting harder to squeeze, isn't it? Woo! He may only get whiskers on one side of his face. Let's see here, another one. Oops, let me get. Oops, here we go. We got a little stuck there, so let's.
Said to try butterfly.
A butterfly? Okay, you want to do a butterfly for him,
Yes.
Esteda? Yeah, I bet you can draw a pretty butterfly. And one more up here. Oops. There you go. Should we turn it around this way? And now one more for the butterfly. All right, and put her over here. Can you see how much fun this would be to do with your kids, moms and dads, and if the kids are watching, you can say, oh, we want to try that recipe because it's so much fun. You can also do it with chocolate frosting. Just put chocolate frosting instead of a candy. You can do that as well. Look at that pretty butterfly. Good job. And then you're going to give him his little, yep, perfect right there. Yep, that looks good. Yay! And you're going to put some little spots on him. Oh, yeah. She's doing an amazing job, isn't she? And so Pamela says that it's good evening to you, Melissa. And Cynthia is from West Texas. What part of Texas? My dad was the pastor of the Mineral Wells, Nacogdoches churches in East Texas. He also, near Dallas and Fort Worth, he pastored Weatherford, Breckenridge, Mineral Wells, and Graham District. So what part of Texas are you from? And we want to turn the butterfly around so that you can see it. And look at that, great job. What do you think of that, guys, huh? Good job, I'm so proud of you. Good job. Okay, so, and you know what, you've got butterflies in your hair. Look at, show her your little clips right here. So you've got little butterflies in her clips, so that was a good one. Now you got a butterfly cookie. I think you might have to test the butterfly cookie, right? But guess what, it's time to bring out all our testers right now. Let's have them come out and let's see what they think of your cookies. Come on out, guys. Let's put us one over here, and we're going to have you taste one of your sister's cookies. Would you like that?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to give you a plate. Let's give your sister gives her which one was for your sister? The kitty cat. So let's put her up there. Let me put you right up here. So you want to introduce your sisters to everybody?
This is Evelina. She's 5 years old. And this is Anna. And she's 12.
And Anna was here before. Do you remember Anna? What did you think?
I liked it.
And did your sister do a good job?
Yes.
She got your stamp of approval?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's put your sisters on here. She gets the kitty. You want the kitty cat? Okay. Evelina gets the kitty cat. What about Mom? Are you coming out with the little one? No? Mom says no? All right, so Anna, which one do you want?
This flower.
That flower, okay. There you go. And
Thank you.
And before we start eating, we're going to get a picture so that we can post it on our website. And we'll get a picture of you taking a big bite. You getting yours? Really quick here. So you can look at Melissa over there, and she's going to get a picture of you. You want to hold your cookie up like that, and then everyone looking up there.
All right, everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3. You smiling? Do you want one with them taking a bite?
And let's not get the camera equipment in this time.
It's not in there.
Okay. All right, let's get a picture of you taking the bite. Okay, you want to pick up your cookies and get a great big bite? Let's try a big, huge bite. Looking at the camera and big, huge bite right up there.
Okay, good.
All right. What do you think, guys?
This is good.
Is that something you think you'd try at home?
Yes.
So I need to get a picture of you holding your cookies that you made at home, okay? Would that be good? They're so soft. Look at how easy they, show them over there how easy it is that they break apart. They're so soft and chewy that they, can you show, yeah, can you see that?
Okay.
And then bend them again so you can see. They don't crunch at all. They're that soft and moist and chewy. Isn't that good? Awesome. Well, I am so thankful that you came and you guys took your vacation all the way from Arkansas to come and be with Miss Brenda and cooking with Miss Brenda. And I really love having you both here. And we'll have to make them, I don't know what you're going to do for next year for vacation, but you're always welcome back, okay? And next week, everybody, I want to invite you to join us. We are having a very special guest, Raquel, who has been with us before. Everybody loves Raquel, but guess what? She is coming to make a Peruvian dish. She is from Peru, and she is going to make a Peruvian dish, and it's going to be her recipe. Her parents own a restaurant here in town, a Peruvian restaurant, and she's going to make something special from it. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that. I wish you guys could stick around and taste that. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes.
Yeah, you live too far away. I think you better just move. Well, I want to thank each one of you for joining us, and I want to encourage you to do some act of kindness this week. Do something that's kind for someone this week, okay? Because Jesus always wants us to be kind. Well, that's all the time we have today. Until next time, remember, boys and girls, it's kids' time to share Jesus. Bye-bye, everybody. God bless you.